A handoff to Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10.
I got nothing to do with my sniper. I'm not involved. Think I got to deal with Chrysler. I stay out there. Like a ball, cut the wheel. Swear around.
Big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
If my young fights potential, man, I'll be the talent. You know, you count on me like basketball, I'm gonna be around. I'm on the block, gotta get my chips up. I see you later. And you know, once I get my chips up, I'll see you later. I'm giving me in the house so I can be the coach. They let me fuck on your ass before I let you look. Next, all the bad bitches, I don't see anything. I know they waiting for my religious name to change right. They got nothing to do with my sniper, I'm not involved. Think I gotta deal with Chrysler, I stay out of dodge. So the owner scripts somebody who got me, I know. I might go be a plastic surgeon, high about it, y'all. I'm having visions that you really don't want to see me win. I'm swerving journalists off the lot, cause I do see me in. Last time I seen my ex McClay was at the KFC. Say he be keeping up with my life, I be on TMZ. I'm with the killer slinging knives, I'm at the roughest pen. I hate when people do something for me, they try to rub it in. Remember I was smoking crack, going with a PCP. Back then when I was catching shit, it was with PCC. This pretty deep, just spinning level down, maybe to express myself. I mean, right without my girl. Am I wrong for always trying to help you before I help myself? I give my life to find your love. You call me Alexander, baby, cause I'm a queen. I'm princess, cut your diamonds, baby, cause I'm a king. Nobody say they had me like you got me, girl. Ain't nobody say they had me like you got me. My cards all on the table, ain't no tricks up the sleeve. I promise to be faithful, keep my dick in my jeans. Nobody say they had me like you got me, girl. Ain't nobody say they had me like you got me. I gave you all my love, and there ain't nothing left for me. Fighting out with wishes that you never would leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby.
Ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this in the end zone. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
I want to music.
It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is inhibitions on replay. Still right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away and sit right next to you.
So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, out of bounds after making the play downfield, terrific. If you can't, it's a line of scrimmage. Either make another play or clock it and start over again.
field. Here's Brady. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. He's going to have the first pass in the field goal range here.
Now you're the one I'm thinking of. I'm playing for my rocket dog. But gravity, I'd rather stay up.
Brady now on first down.
You can get away. Palm trees, green shoes, something every day. All I wanna hear is in the visions how we play. Someone next to you.
Now the Bucs use the first of their timeouts. As they start with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
So 3 plays on
Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I just want to ride on. I want to ride
There was no conversions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on it and score a touchdown.
Bulldogs with this offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts? Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shaquille Barrett, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, a run with Mostert. To about the 40-yard line.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Finding Otten once more. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Brady going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tua going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's a give to Fournette. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 14. Again, it's Fournette. 82 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Going quickly out to the right side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Back to throw again. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 166 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll roll it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taking it about the 16. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.